Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, I'll be going over the best operators to use for each objective to have the highest chances of success. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly content. I also have a Discord set up for anyone looking for more people to play with. The link to that will be in the description down below. To make this video as short as possible, I put objectives into groups that I believe have similar fundamentals behind them, or operators that would work best in majority of them. I am also going to be excluding Dock, Rook, Finka, and Alibi, because those are just operators that work amazingly well in every situation. I made a video on them if you're interested in checking that out after. The first three objectives that I found to have the same fundamentals are Hunt, Gateway, and Decontamination. With these three objectives, you're going to need operators that can do a lot of damage and be able to push forward through tough enemies and hordes to complete the objective. The best operators to pick if you run into at least two of these objectives during an operation would be Ela, Capitao, and Gridlock. These operators are really solid picks for these objectives, because not only do they have good weapons having a lot of ammo in their magazine and bullet damage, but also their abilities. Being able to stun and damage strong enemies, allowing them to get the full use of their large magazine weapons to put a lot of damage down on their targets. Or having a lot of crowd control to push into a room and clear out the enemies and their nests to stop them from spawning. The best operator out of the three would be Gridlock. Her ability does a stupid amount of damage, especially when you reach level 10. Her machine gun has a good sized magazine of 60 rounds, but you can reload this incredibly fast for how much ammo it can hold. On top of that, her perk is much better than the others, allowing her to carry an additional react explosive. Pair this with the explosive harness and you'll gain a ton of explosives whenever you pick up a react box. The next group of objectives up are nest tracking, rescue, biopsy, triangulation, and shutdown. These missions involve needing a lot of information on where tasks and enemies are located to maneuver around them as easily as possible. For the highest chances of succeeding, I would recommend Vigil, Lion, IQ, and Pulse. Vigil would be the top tier pick out of the others just for his ability to become invisible, making it extremely easy to get into any room to complete objectives or take down enemies without being alerted. He has one weapon that can keep up with Lion and IQ's damage output. On top of that, not only is his ability much stronger, but his perk as well, being the exact same as Gridlock's, giving you an additional explosive to start off with. Lion, IQ, and Pulse are also great picks for their abilities to scan objectives and enemies through the walls, giving yourself and teammates more information. I would go with Lion or IQ instead of Pulse, mainly for their stronger weapons and being able to use their weapons while their abilities are activated. But Pulse is still a good operator to pick, just personal preference. The next set of objectives are MIA Rescue, Sabotage, and Serial Scan. These tasks all require you and your team to defend an area for a certain amount of time or until you complete your task. The best operators for this are Jaeger, Tachanka, Gridlock, and Nomad. All of these characters have an ability that allows them to lock down an area by deploying lethal traps fairly quickly. Also, these operators have strong assault rifles to use, which is better than having a large machine gun in these situations, because you'll want to be able to reload as fast as possible while having good damage. So using traps to help protect the objectives and cover you while you reload will make these challenges feel extremely easy to get through. The top pick operator out of the rest has to be Gridlock again. She just has a really solid ability, weapon, and perk. The next best operator other than Gridlock would be Jaeger. His ability is really good because it acts on its own as a sentry turret, shooting at any enemy that gets too close. In addition, it does really good damage, being able to repel and take down stronger tier enemies. His weapon of choice is just the basic assault rifle, that being the 5.52 Commando, so nothing special. But the part he really excels in is his perk, increasing his reload, aiming, and weapon swapping speed by 35%, which is an amazing perk to have on. The last two objectives are Specimen and No One Left Behind. These challenges don't really have an operator that would do exceedingly more compared to anyone else. So for these two challenges, anyone can be used. That's everything for today's video. If you found this helpful or entertaining, drop a like. Or if you think there's an operator that would be better to swap out, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd also like to give a big thanks to the members of my channel for supporting me on my videos and the future ones to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.